Hi, everybody. Welcome back to one of our special episodes of the Everyday Theology Podcast. So we created our own Bible reading plan for those that don't know that. And if you're interested in that, you are welcome to reach out to us. We'll happily get you a copy of that. As we're helping people to do inductive Bible study about a chapter a day, walking through the Bible. So what that has done is prompted a lot of questions, whether that be from people in our church, whether that be even from us reading it. So we wanted to take a little bit and just over the course of a few minutes begin to answer some of these questions. So Genesis 38, Scott, is where we're going to start. That at the back half of Genesis here, the narrative has shifted over to Joseph right before this. He's had the dreams, and we're going to be headed to Egypt soon. This is important stuff. But then chapter 38 just goes, whoop, hard left turn.
Seemingly out of nowhere.
Yes, to Judah and Tamar. So there's a couple directions to go with this. So walk us through why Genesis 38 would take the hard left turn at Albuquerque, and here we are with this storyline now.
So I think with chapter 38, we need to keep in mind that there are really a couple different purposes or themes to the back half of Genesis where we're at here. Really, the back, probably 3/4 of it, really. As we're going through Abraham and through his family, we have this purpose of moving towards the Exodus, which is one of the largest themes in the Bible here, one of the main things that we're getting into. But then we also have the promise of the seed to Abraham, and the promise that goes back even to Genesis 3 here. So even in the very first verse of chapter 38 here, it says, "Now it happened at that time that Judah went down." So it's putting it in a chronological sequence here. So it's saying that, verse 37 here, we're talking about Joseph. We go back to Joseph in 39 again, but it's saying that this is the time that this took place. So we have a break from Joseph and his storyline, which gets us to Egypt. So that's important to see. Well, we've got the Exodus. How did we even get there to begin with? Well, we've got to go through the line of Joseph to get that information, that history there. Yeah. But we also have the seed promise that we've got to talk about to see how that line continues. But we have to break from that at this chronological time to bring up the storyline of Judah and that history.
Yeah. So almost like this multi-pronged reasoning. There's the chronology of it all, for sure. And all that Genesis has been doing since chapter 3 is tracking this line of the seed, this promise. As we walk through even on Wednesday nights, the book of Genesis, it's Isaac. It is. It's not Ishmael. Even though Abraham asks for that, God says no, because there is this dedicated line that God has already decided this is the line, and Judah is in that line, not Joseph.
Right.
Not that Joseph's not important, but Judah's in the promised line.
Yeah, they're from the same family.
Yes, exactly. So yes, they're all under covenant promises. Yes, but we'll find out in a handful of chapters in Genesis that it's the Lion of the tribe of Judah who is to come.
Yeah.
And away we go, which leads to the bigger theological ultimate implication of Judah and Tamar, and that gets us right to Christ. So the line of the tribe of Judah, we know he's coming. The scepter will not depart from Judah, Genesis 49. So the upcoming reigning king, this seed to come, is going to be the Lord Jesus from the tribe of Judah. And here we have this reminder of Judah and this terrible sin with Tamar. And again, dear listener, you can go back and read Genesis 38 to get all the sordid details, but this is his daughter-in-law, and she disguises herself as a prostitute, and he has a sexual relationship with her, and that child ends up in the line of Christ. So when you look through the genealogy of Jesus in the New Testament, we have this crazy heritage, not just of these faithful patriarchs and King David. All that's there for sure. But we also have Judah and Tamar and Perez, their child. And we've got Bathsheba and Uriah the Hittite. We've got all this stuff mentioned in the lineage of Jesus because he has come to identify with sinners. And as he does so, even his own heritage identifies him with lost and sinful humanity. He's not, for sure. He's sinless and perfect and righteous as the one true living and holy God. Yet he identifies with sinners even by his own family background. So what a wonderful, encouraging truth that is hinted at in Genesis 38 that takes us straight to the cross.